The day is November 12th, 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, looking back over the past years, just wow, you know. I never thought that taking up this Rambo exploration, as David Morrell put it to me, that it would come with such a life change, you know, for the better nonetheless, you know. And from the beginning of thinking how I could do this whole show in just 12 weeks to deciding I would do it for a year, and now another year, and hopefully if Rambo 5 gears up again, then, you know, and if we are so blessed to receive another Rambo installation of that movie, you know, then this show will probably last for 3 years in total. But this first year, wow, has just been so phenomenal. You know, a lot of the first season was just carving out the feel of the show and making it my own and meeting different people and getting to know, you know, great YouTubers like Mike Brown, you know, aka OCP Communications, and Matt Roller, aka Rambo Raff for Life, and Brent Whiteside and the great Matt Barsh, who blogged his whole life for like a year or two straight, you know, every day. So, like, you know, to mention a few, or, you know, Isaiah Wildman Beyond Harrison. And a big early goal of the show was to work with Wildman Beyond, because he's such an inspiration to me. He's just on the money. He knows, like, he's just got it all down. So it was a thrill to get to know him, and he's just like one of my best friends, and oh my God, I can't imagine doing any of this without him. And I'm so thankful for that. You know, also, my sister promoting my show, Lori M 1967, having her on was great, and being on her show was just super, you know. We got to start doing more stuff like that together soon, hopefully, and you know, but there's just so much I got to do. And to name a few of the highlights, you know, for one, getting to meet Zachary Oberzon and getting a private screening of his amazing film, Flooding with Love for the Kid. You know, by far the best Rambo fan film I've ever seen, hands down. A great holiday movie, actually. I was thinking about it the other day, too. You know, it has such a great holiday feel, and has become one of my favorite Christmas movies, in fact. You know, a feat of engineering how smart and clever that production was assembled, and the way it came across on film is just breathtakingly beautiful. You know, meeting Mickey Cardone and how passionate he is and how it shines through in his work. You know, that Rambo prequel trailer was insane. And it will never be beat, you know, like, you owe it to yourself as a Rambo fan to go out and check that out for yourself. You know, it's the real deal. You won't believe your eyes, really. And meeting Sheet-Eyed Productions crew, you know, Jonas and Tasso, and getting to attend Mickey Moon's gala event at Barfly One-Man Band Festival, for the One-Man Band Festival. The surreal amount of energy in everything they do is just above and beyond words, you know, and what words can express. So, you know, having Wildman Beyond on the show, like I said before, many times, and many more to come, working on, you know, projects like supporting Rambo and Blood, the Ghosts of War, and Mossman concepts, and just hearing his great, you know, themes for projects he's doing, like Alien and the Alien prequel and or spin-off, I should say, and Certain Fury sequel. He just hits it out of the park every single time. You know, getting to meet the great Michael Chapman, and the awesome First Blood fan edit he sent us, as well as the televised print of First Blood, and the lost Rambo First Blood Part 2 Fox print featuring the deleted Halo jump scene, was a moment that actually made me cry, you know, and you know, and maybe give thanks to have made such a wonderful new friend. And the Rambo 3D's coming, Mike. The Rambo 3D's coming. I super apologize for my tardiness on that, because it's not very fair to you. But Mike, you know, Mike's just sent us some great stuff, and just such a wonderful guy. And you know, getting to chat with him a few times on Skype, and really a shoulder to cry on, and I you know, and just gives me some of the best advice. Very, very professional. And hopefully when Blood gets on the way, you'll see Mr. Chapman as the wonderful Troutman. Chapman as Troutman. Yeah, but go out and catch him in the Hooligan Factory. And getting to review that with him as well was just a blessing, you know. Meeting the Rambo Ghostbuster, Claudio Stallone Tomasetti, you know. Hanging on line with Randy Stallone Manning, who is also a very important element of the show. Meeting Rafael Robledo Jr. and having him on twice, you know, was one of the coolest things that had ever happened in my life. And he is the most wonderful man ever. I know when we were trying to get Steven Berkoff from Rambo 2, and we were trying to get, damn, I'm drawing a blank here. We were trying to get Kirkwood Smith also on the show, and at the last second on Halloween, we couldn't make it happen. And Raphael just stepped in there and was like, you know, he came on the show, he helped us out so much. He made the Halloween show such an amazing milestone event. And every time he's on, it's just beautiful. And you know, I love sharing what he does, and he's all about the sharing. And Raphael is seriously one of the best people you'll ever meet in this lifetime. And you know, getting to chat with the sculptor Edin Homaga, also, you know, absolutely brilliant. And getting to talk with Matthew Marsden, Schoolboy from Rambo 4, you know, was a dream come true. The Q&As with the brilliant Wallace Lee and Brent Whiteside, and also getting to review a lot of Wallace Lee's work. And we might actually, I'm going to try to maybe figure out some unabridged stuff we can do with Wallace Lee, but to have Wallace Lee on for the few Q&As and to cover his Rambo Year 1 stuff, by far the best Rambo prequel in written form I have ever seen, or not seen, but got the privilege to read. You know, he just does it for the fans. He's like number one when it comes to that. And like I said, Brent Whiteside, having the privilege to talk to Brent, you know, almost every day, and he's just like the coolest guy, and like my best Rambo buddy, and he sends me some really cool stuff, some actual other really cool submissions that Brent sent in that we will be getting to soon. Just stuff that made me completely turn my head 360, you know. So yeah, to get to do those Q&As with Brent was just beautiful. And getting to meet and talk to the Grandmaster Stephen Chang of First Blood pretty much on a daily basis. You know, a mentor of mine, a growing father figure, and a great friend, and just wonderful. Like, this guy never stops. You know, he's constant. He even came on the show injured one time to talk about his wonderful friend James Gardner, who passed away, and just being able to talk with Stephen all the time, and being able to joke, and you know, he doesn't edit. He's like, no, just tell it how it is, tell it the whole way through, and it's just great to see that. You know, like when I'm unsure about, okay, maybe I shouldn't put this in an interview, Stephen's like, you know what, just give it all to the fans, let them know everything, leave no stone unturned. So definitely a highlight of my life. Becoming almost best friends with the man who scared me so much as a child. You know, if anyone's seen that First Blood scene where Rambo's on the crucifix and Stephen cuts him across the chest, you know, powerful to say the least. The Toby Hooper interview, you know, covering the 4K remaster of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre at Fantasia. That was awesome. that was awesome, awesome, awesome to be in a room with a legendary filmmaker like that and get his story down, you know. And we were even allowed to show it on YouTube. It was one of the first times we weren't censored for doing such a thing. And Toby was just a great character to let us do that. And I love you, Toby. And the stories are phenomenal. You know, go check that out. By far, though, getting the opportunity to meet face to face via Skype with my hero, David Morrell, creator of Rambo. That was the moment to top all moments. You know, I turned into a little girl, like a groupie meeting Elvis, you know, for the first time, and it just doesn't get any better than that, people. Seriously, David was really cool to come on the show and to give me some insight into things I never even thought I knew. Just like when Steven came on, Steven brought to the table a lot of stuff that I never even thought I would ever have unearthed for myself, you know, with all the deleted scenes from First Blood and talking about all the crazy behind the scenes. And if you go back and watch our first Enter the Grandmaster, the memoir of Stephen Chang, you're going to learn a lot about First Blood that didn't make it to the cut. There's some scenes in there that will just blow you away. Especially, you know, the whole Rambo flashback scene. Actually, it was the scene before the opening credits, before Rambo comes down the road, having him in Vietnam, and some of the misadventures, I must say, of Rambo's time in Vietnam, with Stephen Chang, the horrifying yet seriously clever antics of Tay, Stephen Chang, VC Commander Tay. So yeah, but definitely getting the chance to meet David Morrell was just like, wow, you know. I thank my lucky stars, and I love that I can talk with him online, and he's just such a cool guy, and wow, it was definitely an experience unlike any other experience I've ever had. So thank you, David Morrell, for coming on the show, because it really made all the difference. It really put me in a mindset where, you know, I think I could do this for a while still to come. And it really helped me gain more love for the character. Even though I love the character infinitely, just having, I don't know, just something about it. Being able to meet David Morrell was just wow. It was just wow. It was just phenomenal. Yeah, highlight of not only the show, but of my life, you know. Yeah, and then, like I was saying before, it just doesn't get any better than that. Seriously, people. So, also, you know, meeting Randy Brisson and getting to hang out with the chat, with the Sasquatch Chronicles crew. You know, Wes and Woody and Will and Shannon, and just being able to, like, you know, get in that circle was really great. And talking also, having long conversations with Dr. Melba Ketchum, you know, also another great part of RAMBOMANIA behind the scenes, and you know, like the submissions by Sarah Stallone, etc. You know, doing the ALS challenge, covering the Rambo 5 ramp up, hearing from the guys at Slycast, you know, Craig Cohen, Jeff Ferry, Jeff Hewitt. Wow. You know, just wow. And so, you know, I want to thank everyone out there, all of you. I know year 2 is going to be even better, and I just want to express, you know, all my appreciation to all of you out there. It really makes me proud to say that I'm ready to sign on. I'm ready to sign on for another 2 years. You know, you at home, you really do make all the difference, and I couldn't have done this without you. I really couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for joining us down this long road. That is RAMBOMANIA. And as always, thanks for watching.